What's the word, y'all? It's RRTheGod tapping in with y'all, man. This is season 2 of the God Pod, episode 9. I'm here with an awesome guest, man, Myles X Dope, a.k.a. Myles the Prince. Man, he is a promoter, artist, host. This man is a jack of all trades. He done been around the greatest in the city, one of the youngest promoters to ever do this. Man, college tours, music. He done worked around T Grizzly, Sada Baby, Dej Loaf, Ha Ha Davis, Gilly. I mean, everybody done been around this man. He done rocked the stage with some of the greatest. So he gonna give us the behind the scenes on what it's like being a promoter, what it's like in the Detroit scene, and just his music and a bunch of other things. So, Myles X Dope. Yes, sir.
It's so crazy because it's like the journey been so long, and it's like sometimes you don't even realize what you have accomplished until someone else brings it up. When you living in it, it just feel different. So
No facts.
I appreciate the intro, brother. Congratulations on season 2 to your podcast, and thank you for having me, bro.
No, most definitely. Yeah, bro, you got an extensive catalog, man, and anybody who goes and look, they'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you one of the only people in the city who has built a name doing what you've done to the level that you've done it. You know what I'm saying? So I respect what you've done. I respect the grind that you done put in. So you got my kudos, bro.
Thank you, my nigga.
Most definitely.
I appreciate that, bro.
So what were you doing before you got into party promoting? What inspired you to get into this lane?
Well, I made a mistake. To those that don't know, like, this all really happened by accident for real. Luckily, I kind of fell into it, like, right after high school. So I got in 18, fresh as hell, new as hell, just ready to be a sponge. But I fell into it on accident. I was really working like a little 9 to 5 at Marshall's. Got caught up in a little scammery, I'm 17, 18, me and some other coworkers and figured out how to take the tags off, take out the stove, North Faces, Beats by Dre's, toothbrushes, Ralph Lauren's, Wallace Polos. Hey, if you knew me around that time, just know your birthday and your Christmas was great. I was boosting, I think. That's what I was boosting. So at that point, I'm in high school. I was the plug. Going back to the high school, selling that shit out my best friend car for real. So it was crazy because it was like, and the whole crazy part is like, it's not like I was hungry. It's like I even had to do it. It's just kind of like, we done found a little loop in a system. Let's run it up. But shit, I was able to touch a couple bands before getting caught up with it. So when I got caught up with it, what happened? Went to court, got probation, had to walk a straight line. Thank God for HIDA. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about HIDA. You make a mistake that's not drug or criminal or violent, that's not violent or drug related, and get wiped off your record. So I was in that program for a year, but for that 1 year, my criminal record was showing every time I tried to get a job. And me and my homies then ran it up so much. By the time we got caught up, instead of embezzlement, I think it was like retail fraud. Like, we was going crazy on that motherfucker. So for that 1 year, I was more so just trying to find a job, couldn't find a job. Oh, hell no, retail fraud, embezzlement. Oh, hell no, you gets down on these. We can't have you. You ain't doing registering. You ain't doing nothing with no money over here. And then I didn't want no bullshit job. I didn't want to do the plant shit. So I remember finding this hookah bar called La Hookah back in the day. It was off of 2nd and Warren by Wayne State. And they used to just pay me $50 to just pass out some flyers up at the college. So just walking around, oh, that's cool, $50. Yeah, we'll give you 50 Friday, 50. At 18, 100 a week, Pat, walking around, meeting new girls, getting Instagram followers, vibing, telling people to pull up 2 streets away. Cool. Did that, but me not even understanding at the time, that's kind of what really, and I didn't even go to Wayne State. I wasn't in school at all, so that kind of really built my following. Excuse me. That built my following doing that for like a year or 2. Woo. Throw me another water, please. Nobody got this story before.
Man. So what was the?
I got you.
Oh, you go. Okay.
So you can snip it and cut if it ain't streaming through. Man, you just know when you feel that shit coming in your throat, like, hurry up, let me try to catch it with some water before I get the cough of my life up. So, check it. I'm walking around Wayne State. I'm not even realizing, like, at the time, I'm just more so a kid straight out of high school that done stumbled across a college. That I didn't know Detroit had a college at that point. I thought it was only like Eastern, Michigan State, U of M. I didn't know Detroit had something inner city. So, you know, coming from a kid from Redford, Thurston, that shit was like hitting gold to the homies. Like, what? Some grown, fine shit? Cool. So I was hosting that every weekend. So I was getting paid like $50 to pass out the flyers, another $50 to come, plus a booth and a hookah. Oh, yeah, you can come to my booth. We can smoke a hookah. I got you at the door. This and that, my little guest list. 18 playing it. But to me, that's like, shit, that's $100 a day. I'm cool. And this one, minimum wage was like
right, $10 an hour.
$7.
Fuck.
It was like $6, $7. So, you know, that $100, $200 a week was kind of damn near right on point of what I was doing 30, 40 hours. So, shit, hosting my ass off, kind of learning, just getting my feet wet with party promoting. But, like, I didn't know it was so deep as far as different levels of hosts, different levels of promoters. I didn't know it was other promoters in different places or venues and clubs. Like I said, I'm 18. This is all brand new to me. So, I met this guy named Jay Nasty. He was like the big time. He was like the biggest college promoter, like at Wayne State at the time, doing all they icebreakers and all this other stuff. So I guess after making some noise at the hookah bar every weekend, he done heard about me and done got a buzz. He reached out to me, threw me on an event. My first event was the Garden Theater. It was a college icebreaker. I'll never forget that shit. Because I'm fucking with a promoter as a young dog, not knowing what I'm getting myself into. Hell yeah, something outside the hookah bar, we can go to the party. I'm not even knowing what the Garden Theater, Majestic Theater is. These the big boys off of Woodward downtown. So he threw the icebreaker at the Garden Theater in September. And then that next month we did in November or October, November, somewhere in there, we did like a black party at the Majestic. This when Kash Doll was brand new. This 2014. She was off the Tinashe remix. And I bought out Little George. Back then he had a song called I Got the Sauce that was going crazy. Shout out B&B Records. They got Brooklyn Queen now, if y'all don't know. But yeah, that's all from the same umbrella. So just going from really stumbling across something on accident that fit 200 people to hosting in front of 1,000 people in 2 months was like real crazy to me.
No, that's crazy.
So then it went from doing the local stuff, and then shout out my boy Nick Lavelle. At the time, before he became a big R&B artist and promoter himself, he was the biggest promoter at Western Michigan. And my boy Ham Diggy, he was the biggest promoter at Michigan State. So I guess I was just a cold-ass young turn host. They started bringing me up to Michigan State. Hey, bro, come host our icebreaker. Come host our... So
you start hosting at everybody... at the other promoters' events and stuff, too. So that's how you develop the hosting.
Then that was kind of like 18. Then when I turned 19, DJ Ice from Wayne State, too. Me and him came up with the school tour. I did a half a semester internship at... I did 1 semester with 107.5 with DJ BJ and Donovan McKinney. And then I did another half a semester with WJLB with Carol Dorsey and Big Dog Blast. Big Dog Blast put me on the WJLB one. DJ BJ, when I was more so just shadowing him and Stewie, just trying to see how this shit is done. Going back to the kids and going back to the youth. After shadowing them for a year, me and DJ Ice started our own school tour, and that's when I birthed the Young Minds in Transition School Tour with my partner Ice, and that stands for, I already said, the Young Minds in Transition. So we basically go school to school, talking about the transition from high school to college, high school to entrepreneurship, high school to trades. Shit, high school to real life. You know, I really, truly, honestly feel like high school do not get kids ready for college. I feel like high school don't get people ready for the real world. You feel me? Like, I think after we got our diplomas from high school, I think we all got that slap in the face of reality. Like, they ain't say the shit was gonna be like this.
Hell no.
I'm coming from living up under my mom and pop's bill free to rent. In the same house I've been staying in my whole life. What you mean contribute? What?
Real.
Groceries?
No, fact.
Give you what? $300 a month? Why would I do that? Like, I really remember the first time my mama told me put it on the mortgage. That blew my mind because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
I think it said, "Oh, this what y'all mean when you say real life?" Like,
this real life shit. So I'm like, damn. So I graduated high school just to work and pay bills. That's the rat race of this shit. It gotta be more than life than this. It gotta be. I gotta have a bigger calling than this. I gotta have a bigger purpose than this. You know, I was the kid. I wasn't no like dumbass little nigga, but I wasn't the smartest motherfucker in school either. You know, I did just enough to stay on the basketball team, had my little 2.3, 2.4. You know, I was about a C plus B minus student. So I just knew like shit. I knew I wasn't no dumbass, but I also knew I wasn't academically disciplined to go to the college level and get into the books and put my parents in the debt. Like I had a whole college fund and everything. I just didn't want to blow whatever was saved for me, knowing I wasn't taking it serious at that time. So yeah, that's how I fell into that shit, bro. Starting small, faking it till I make it, just fake jewelry, fake watch, my little CZ chains I used to get from Fairlane Mall, $100 little necklaces. Niggas couldn't tell me shit at 18.
man,
I couldn't be told nothing, but I never thought in a million years, 10 years later, I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that I'll be really doing something that I love to do, something I have fun doing, being a community connector, being an advocate, being a philanthropist in my community, giving back to my community, starting scholarships. I done gave away 250, 300 scholarships, and one of my book scholarships for gold, just giving our youth a chance of higher education. Never thought I'd have my own college tour. Never thought I'd do my own high school tour. Never thought I'd be on a scene the way I was in the scene. So, kind of reflecting back on it 10 years later, it's like, damn, bro, I'm really lucky and blessed to say like I'm living my dreams. I lived it, still living it. I just got to come up with bigger goals and dreams and aspirations. But also at the same time, I know it's so many youth that look up to me and how I did it. Cause they like in Detroit, they like, damn, bro, you kind of like the blueprint of what an influencer is. Like, people use influencer real loose now, but it's like when you talk about someone like me that had influence on the high school world with the tours, that had a long run with the 18 and up in the college world, and now I'm in the 21 and up and doing more concerts and festivals, it's kind of like what other promoter since me been able to hit 3 different demographics and get respect on all of them.
Facts. And not only that, you hosting too.
And bringing the energy and curating and running through the show in a fun way to read. It's not even feeling like a show.
No facts.
Or damn, you might have came to see this artist come live in concert, but the hosting tore it down the first 2 hours. You would have damn near forgot why you was here because you having such a good time. So I had to kind of just, learn just about myself and just the value I hold. Because again, like I'm just running around young Myles, just having fun, having his way with it. And you can tell just if you know me as a youngin', 18, 19, 20, like that little nigga's having fun with this shit and getting his bills paid. So I ain't really had to work a job until the pandemic. When that pandemic hit, all my shit got took off the table. All the high school tours, college tours, all the nightclubs, 21 and up, everything was done. So that's my first time I had to get a job was the pandemic, and I got me a little something at Amazon. But then I ain't last long because I'm doing the deliveries. I'm delivering shit to people portraits. Niggas like, nigga, ain't you? I'm like, oh, shit. So
Man.
that ain't last long. It was cool when they had me in the deep suburbs all the way out in like West Bloomfield,
Right.
Birmingham. They used to have me deep in the burbs. I used to love going to work like, damn, these mansion routes beautiful. I used to be walking up to these fat-ass mansions. I used to Google the addresses sometimes to see how much the house was. Or if I catch the owner outside, excuse me, sir, what do you do for a living? This house is so beautiful. What do you do? And then I don't know what happened. Once they switched the routes to Detroit, I was cooked. The hood love your boy.
COVID was devastating.
So I was getting caught up in the neighborhoods a couple times. And it was kind of embarrassing for me because it was like, damn, to go from this to working a 9 to 5, that was a big transition for me. And just to live off that type of money was kind of real challenging. But the day I quit, I'll never forget the day I quit Amazon. I didn't even want to. It was this day. I had a lunch break. I had a route on Southfield and Grand River, right in the middle of the hood. And I remember I'm on my lunch break. And I'm on FaceTime with my homie Snap Dog. And I'm at Checkers ordering me some food. and I'm on the phone, not paying attention, I'm ordering food, this and that. I remember this little girl go, "Ain't you Myles X Dope? You came to my high school a couple years ago." What happened? That shit hurt. Ask you what happened to you. That shit hurt. I said, "Shit, the economy crashed. What you mean it hurt? I'll be back to that shit when the shit open."
Hey, that's crazy.
That shit pissed me off.
Dog.
Snap, like, what's wrong? Cause like I still stayed in contact with Dame Dot, Snap, Zeus, nigga. Like I stayed in contact with a lot of artists through the pandemic, even though the world was closed. Cause at that point, that's where TikTok started taking off with streaming. People is doing interviews. You know, Instagram Live was real hot because people just, that was the only way to kind of share your followers or kind of keep everything fresh back then was Instagram Live. So I'll never forget. I'm mad as hell. Snap, like, man, these kids don't know no better. This and that. Woo.
Man,
I
had you fucked up?
It had me fucked up for
Dog.
sure. I remember I get to the second window. This one really had me fucked up. I get to the second window. I'm getting my food, this and that. I'm in my phone. Mind you, your food's to your left because you grabbing, you feel me?
Right.
I'll never forget. I look down. I look in the window. It's 8 kids looking out the window like, yeah, that's him. At that day, they's like, man, I told y'all that nigga fell off. That day, put that dog in your boy. That day, I was like, I will never work a job again. That shit put whoever the kids that went to CMA High School on Grand River in Southfield area that worked at the rallies by the Popeyes, boy, I thank y'all. Y'all put that dog in your boy. I didn't even know how I was paying my rent next month. I didn't give a fuck. My pride was so hurt. I'm like, hey, Snap, this shit ain't it. These kids talking about some, I told y'all that was him. I told you he fell off. They pulled my Instagram up. They looking at the Instagram, looking at me like, yeah, that's him. I said, oh, this cashier from the first window got me fucked up.
Bro.
She done went back to the kitchen like, hey, this nigga Myles X Dope from the high school tour in the window.
Bro,
that nigga drove the Amazon truck. Yeah, that day put the fire in your boy. I swear, never again.
Bro, that is too fucking funny, man.
So that's what even made me come out the pandemic even swinging harder. I ain't have a choice but to go home and think and brainstorm. I ain't quit immediately. I quit, I think it was a Thursday. It was a Friday the next day. That Friday the next day. And then I quit after that. Because that next day was, that was my whole day thinking like, damn, do I really want to quit? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this shit? By the grace of God, the next week, the rooftops opened back up. When the rooftops opened, that was the loophole.
Oh, man, I remember that.
That was the loophole. Because even during the pandemic, I was throwing parties. I was throwing loft parties. Lingerie, pajama jam. To those that know, that know. To those that don't, oh well. My boy Super Ray was recording videos. This before Super Ray became a big, stupid, viral voiceover sensation.
Man.
Comedian.
It's crazy how he did his
Super Ray got a
swap
story too. That's somebody I gotta bring on the podcast, bro. Got a crazy story. You want to talk about somebody that in the shot niggas' first videos?
I remember. Nigga, a lot of niggas
Best on first video, Team Eastside first videos. It was Super Ray.
A lot of niggas might not even know Super Ray shot videos because he's so known for what he do right now.
Well, now it's a super crazy transition because it's like locally we know, but to the world,
right? Exactly.
He's a comedian, and then even with the comedy scene. Like Eastside Ivo, like that's one of my favorite comedians. Him and Versatile and Style. I grew up on them when they was 15 seconds. They had Instagram in the chokehold, doing the skits, being the moms and the grannies and the wigs and shit. Like Ivo had that shit in the fucking chokehold. So I was just asking, bro, maybe about a year ago, like, damn, bro, why you don't be doing skits and stuff like that? He said, bro, we in the day and age right now where just everybody is just too sensitive. Like, you can make a joke about anything and someone's offended now. It used to be funny, or comedians used to get away with the shade. They can't get away with that shit for real no more. People reporting your page. Now you gotta start your page over. I done saw Super Ray. He done went viral off the comedian shit. He got so many haters. They done took the YouTube, took all that. I said, bro, that's God closing one door, opening up a whole nother one.
Man.
You feel me? Sometimes I learned we also get so content in what we doing because that's all we grew up to do or crafted ourselves around doing. When a new opportunity come, we don't even know how to take it in for real. But enough about Super Ray. Back to these ratchet ass kids that had me fucked up. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all put that dog in your boy, man, for real. Like, that shit was kind of a wake up call. Even though I knew it was some temporary ass shit. I'm just on some like, damn. At that point, I think I like just got my first crib. So imagine like your first time out your Duke's crib. I done saved up some good bread. Done paid my last month security deposit. They don't tell you about that in the real world either. You got to come with 3 months of rent right there to get in. They ain't tell you that. They don't tell you that shit.
That's in the fine
They don't
print.
tell you how to pay your taxes. They don't tell you how to buy a house. But I got to learn what Y equals MX plus B is.
Shit outrageous.
But y'all ain't teach me about paying taxes. Saving for a rainy day. How banks work. How credit work. Niggas don't learn about credit till you fuck yourself up.
You ain't fucking lying.
Then you learn about credit as you rebuilding your shit back and paying shit off. So, man, yeah, the schools don't get people prepared for the real world. That shit, life is a reality check for shit show. And it's just, for the youth, and I think we can all still agree and speak on this. Even people that go to college, bro, get done at 22, 23, and did they 4 years and 4. Sometimes I know people that did they got a 4-year program done in 5 years. You know, they still don't know what they want to do. You can go to school literally for 1 degree and come out with a degree. I did it because my parents told me to do it. I did it because, you know, shit, that's what my family do. Or both my parents got a degree, so they forced me to do it. A lot of people be going to college, don't even know what the fuck they going for. Don't have no interest in the subject they're going for. Then by the time you get the degree, you not even using the degree. You doing some whole other shit over here. So it's just like, I don't know, that shit crazy to me, bro. I could be 18. I can't smoke. I can't buy my own bottle. And I can't go into the casino and gamble. But I can sign up for hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt at 18. I can go to the military and shoot and kill some shit for 18. But I can't gamble my money, I can't do drugs, and I can't drink alcohol. But them the 2 craziest things I could do is damn near kill myself going to work for the government or signing myself up for debt for the rest of my life. That shit never made sense to me, bro.
Yeah, that's
and I know it's off topic, but it's on topic, but it's off topic. But that shit, and it just made me think about, you know, like stuff like that is why it even made me even partner with Score Gold to do the book scholarships. Cause I'm like, man, if it's other kids like me that damn near don't know why they going, or sometimes you just don't want to be a product of your environment. I done seen people come out the ghetto as fucked up. I think we all know somebody that came out of a broken home, 1-parent household, in the hood, maybe wore the same clothes twice a week. Probably ain't got a washing machine at home. And they had to go to school to get the fuck away from their environment and boss up. So it's just crazy, bro. Just, you know, being from Detroit ain't easy, but the whole world love us, though.
You ain't lying. It's not lying. What's it like for you preparing for a high school tour or a college tour? Like, what's that process of getting that all organized?
A lot of paperwork, a lot of having your ducks in order, a lot of proof of concept. My first year, I actually to be honest with you, I don't know how I got Detroit Public Schools to accept my school tour. But I'm so thankful they did, because whoever the board members was or the principals of the school or the superintendent that believed in my program or even gave it a chance to even go talk to the kids, that ended up being one of the biggest blessings of my life, because I've been able to break a lot of artists. I've been able to get a lot of artist deals. I've been able to give a lot of entrepreneurs a voice, a lot of politicians a voice. And I done had a lot of artists share their stories that's deeper than music. Yeah, we can come in, we can rap, and they can do their little single and take pictures and leave. But like, what's gonna make an impact is really the artists sharing their stories with these kids, and just, you know, just let them know like, shit, it's gonna be all right. You feel me? Like, we attack some of the poorest schools with the lowest GPAs, lowest test scores, cause them schools don't get no love. But I had people like Snap, Dame Dot, Nisha Nashay, Brielle, Zeus. Who else was with me? B. Ryan, Zona Gang. I had a lot of 42 Doug was back in it. Sada. I done had a lot of artists from Detroit. All Star JR. For sure, damn near the whole For Sure Mag, FBDZ. It's been a lot of artists that done helped get their career to the next level using my platform. So I just kind of look at that like, man, God blessed me to be a vessel to the city of Detroit because it just didn't help one person or one industry. My school tour was for everybody to use, long as it was in a positive way. I didn't mind. Even if you telling kids, I said, bro, you ain't got nothing to say. Don't go up there and say stay in school. Don't be cliche. That used to be my rule. Say anything but that, just so they can just feel something. Cause a lot of these kids come from the same fucked up hoods as y'all, who look up to y'all, who admire y'all, who stream y'all, and making dance challenges off y'all. So like, leave a message. Leave something that's gonna touch their heart. Give them something that's gonna make them think when they get on the bus. When they go back to their locker, like, you know. And I just appreciate all my artist friends for kind of just believing in my vision, and I appreciate my partners for giving me just the access at 19 to run these programs through these schools. And I'm just thankful that I had the support and the people to show up for me, bro. But it was stressful. I done had my days where I couldn't get people to show up. I done had days where I was overloaded on talent. So and that's also another reason why I become a great host. I had a lot of practice in them high schools. I wasn't. We talking about my practices talking to 9 to 12th grade, thousands of kids. Skip hosting in bars of 200-300 in these clubs. I'm really talking to whole schools every Thursday and Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. And then I got a college party that night. If I don't got to drive on the road to do it, I'm throwing something locally or a hookah bar back then. But nah, shit, tobacco, they got to be 21 to get in the hookah bars now. That's what I was telling. I actually just told 18 like, damn, bro, it don't be nothing for us to do. What you used to do when you was back in the day? I said, we had the hookah bars, bro. Y'all right. Suck. I said, the hookah bars was our clubs. Now, these days, they don't got nothing. When was the last time you seen a kid ball in the street? Playing football in the street? Jump rope. When the last time you seen girls jump rope? Hopscotch. Bowling. Shit, kids still skating? When was the last time? I'm just saying, but like, these kids so sucked in on social media, bro, now. It done took the outdoor activities away, bro. And imagine all them times outside, you in the summer playing football with your homies and hitting the water hose. We ain't walk to the gas station for no water. We used to turn the water hose on. We'll get back in the street. So it's just kind of like, just watching the differences, bro. And it's so crazy because I feel like an old nigga up here talking, but it's like, I'm a young OG, though. So it's kind of like, I feel like I'm at an age where I can speak to the youth, but I can still touch the old at the same time. I don't know, bro. Being in your late 20s is such a confusing time in your life. Cause it's like, bro, I'm almost pushing 30, but I still got the young nigga mentality. I
feel like when you hit 30 and you get in that range, like, you really start to understand, like, damn, I'm just getting started. Like, I've just broken in and gotten my feet wet for real.
It's so crazy because it's like some of my more successful artists, friends, and influencers or business owners, I'd be like, man, oh yeah, I'm the hottest nigga in the city. I'm in my prime. They be like, well, you nowhere near your prime, mind you. I've been doing what I've been doing at a super high level. I've been thinking I've been in my prime this whole time. They're like, no, bro, you've just been building. You like a super #1 draft pick, first ballot Hall of Famer. Just, we don't know what lane you gonna be in because as a young nigga, I done tried everything and been successful in it all. I said, jack of all trades, master of none. But I'm very knowledgeable. But shit, I didn't choose to go to school. I tried it. Wasn't for me. Wasn't disciplined. Not saying that I can't do it, because I done got a lot of people with degrees out of college into jobs because I know the people that own the buildings or own the businesses. And I'm still helping the people with 4-year degrees get them jobs or redirecting them to somebody. So it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just feel weird being an influencer because it's like a barber, bro. You don't know, you can know everybody that come in this chair, but everybody that's in this chair do something different. So I enjoy, putting my celebrity games together because that's when I can put all my resources in one. I can have my politician fans, my rap fans, the DJs, the promoters, media personalities. I can have everything come together in one when I do the charity celebrity games. So like, I don't know, bro. It's just a crazy journey with a lot of good mentors. I would say that definitely got a lot of great big bros in my ear. Cause I just think like and I see it sometimes like you just know when you see a young nigga and they got the it factor. I feel like when I was young, I feel like reflecting on it now, I feel like a lot of people kind of just seen that it in me like, oh yeah, we know he gonna be one of them. So just kind of more so just playing my cards right. Especially as I get older, just going into things more level headed, not arguing no more on Instagram, going back and forth. Because at this point, I feel like I don't even got nothing to prove. So if I'm arguing with anybody, I'm giving that person more clout or more followings or more viewership just off someone stroking my ego or fucking with me. I feel like I got something to prove when I already proved it. So this year, 2025, I just feel like it's been a transition year for me. New car, new crib, new contracts, bigger bookings, and that come with more money, more responsibilities. I mean, everybody know when you get more money, you get more problems. So, just transitioning my mind, just so I know, as I'm transitioning everything, I know next year everything is gonna settle, and then just more discipline myself and just push myself to just keep being great. Just keep
Who
being great.
you talked about your mentors? Who do you feel like is like 2 or 3 of your mentors that really are giving you some good advice and help you navigate through your career?
I have two of them, but I don't rock with neither one of them no more. As much as I want to shout them out, but there are two guys in nightlife that steered me when I was younger. Uh, but now that I'm kind of older and I'm kind of fell out, and sometimes when you on the inside looking out, you can't see until you're the outside looking in, and then you can see what's going on. So I learned whoever has your time controls your mind. Whoever controls your mind controls your time. Let me say that again. Whoever controls your mind controls your time. Whoever controls your time controls your mind. So after I kind of understood that, I kind of started dipping into everything for real. One of the biggest people I can get a flowers to is Lieutenant Dre. For those that don't know, he is one of the owners of Views Bar. That was very successful, and now today he is known for his multiple franchises of Pizza Cat. He was the person that handed me down a torch from DJ BJ to do the school tour and turn it into a multi-state award-winning City Detroit certificate of excellence from senators. Like, because of him, I was able to solidify that nonprofit organization. So he's one of the people on the nonprofit side, mentorship wise, big bro, OG wise, that I want to give his flowers to. And drop the air forms for my OG,
sir.
man. Drop it for him one time.
Shout out, Lieutenant.
And shout out to the other two in nightlife. I ain't dropping their names. Y'all know the whole shit y'all pulled, but I went to church. You got to pray on some things, and sometimes forgiveness starts within yourself before you get it from anybody else. But yeah, shout out to them guys in nightlife that done steered me to kind of just know the basics of nightlife, which got me prepared for all the concerts and the bigger contracts that I'm on now. So shout out to them two guys too.
What
You can
was-
drop some earphones to them, man. You can drop some earphones. Not too many, not too many though. Not too many though. I'm gonna give them their flowers, but we cut the water off on that. We ain't watering them flowers no more.
What was your most memorable moment on stage?
I got so many, bro. Between me creating a lot of my own moments and memories with the high school tour, because I just had a lot of joy of just getting these artists to these younger demographics. Kind of just like, I feel like it's one of my purposes that God put me on this earth is just to help others, community service. And one of my favorites, now that I look back at some of the pictures, is probably like NBA YoungBoy at the arena. Flint. I hosted 2 YoungBoy shows. One in Grand Rapids, he gave me an hour set. Bought out Dame Dot and Snapdog to that. In Flint, I bought out Snapdog and All Star JR. So that was real memorable. Kind of. Now that I look back at the pictures, I'm like, damn, don't nobody got a picture with him. And he one of the biggest artists in the world. Like he's like a. I can't compare YoungBoy, like a Michael Jackson, a hood ass Michael Jackson, bro. You want to talk about somebody with multiple hits, multiple plaques, streaming through the roof, leading YouTube. Like he's just this generation of a hood Michael Jackson. So, just to know that I had the pleasure to kind of do some of his shows. I don't know, the bigger the better. The Jacquees tour with Nick Lavelle, that was a lot of great memories, and just traveling with an R&B artist that just there's my boy Quick Q right there. Yeah. Shout out Nick Lavelle, man. Nick is an upcoming R&B artist, and he's co-headline a lot of shows with Jacquees, and just with Nick being a real big bro, and me knowing he know I wanted to host. He always had me opening up, not even opening, just hosting the whole show. So shout out Nick Lavelle. Throw some claps for Nick Lavelle one time. And my boy done took me around the world twice, 2 national tours. And like I said, by the time I got to this, see, I gotta show y'all the other picture of Jacquees when I first met him. This after the tour, this Rolex Miles with Burberry and Gucci and driving Benz cars Miles. Y'all gotta see the Miles 18, 19. I was a fan of Jacquees, paying for a ticket to go. Like I done got 6, 7, 8 pictures with him. So but even when I look at shit with Jacquees, I'm like, damn, I can see my come up through pictures. That's kind of like you can see your come up through the length of your hair. You feel me? Right. So, Jacquees, Nick, on a concert touring tip, Nick turned me up. Lieutenant Dre turned me up as far as the school tours. I got them other 2 guys in nightlife that done turned me up in the party scene. And now I'm just kind of on to more just concerts, festivals, and just kind of 2025, I want to more so establish my brand in the media world now. I feel like I done everything that I can do in the high school world. I done every high school in Detroit. I done got awards for it. I done hit every college in Michigan 4 times. I done been in all the clubs downtown. You feel me? I done hosted at the Fox, the Fillmore, Shane Park. The only thing I haven't done is Little Caesars Arena, and that call already done came in for the big show, January 19th, MLK weekend. So,
yes, sir.
It's just kind of like, okay, I crossed that goal. Don't get content. Stay hungry. What else do I want out this shit? So 2025, I want to get into more acting roles. Hopefully, not even hopefully, I know I will connect with a director from Detroit that got Tubi contracts or got movies put out that I know that I'm manifesting myself. I'm going to have some roles acting and just doing interviews. You feel me? I just bought my own mic and receiver for on the go because I run into a lot of artists in the clubs or I'm hosting a concert. I might catch their ass backstage. We're going to do a quick little back and forth for 5-6 minutes. So just going to be turning up more on my reels and just kind of getting behind the scenes because I be forgetting sometimes, like, damn, these celebrities is really my friends, especially from Detroit because I done did my part to help push the culture of Detroit forward. So it's more so like I'm just harvesting the fruit, bro. I'm just harvesting from my garden that I done planted seeds years ago. I'm just harvesting now, bro, and everything is just coming real easy to me now, bro. So it's just kind of just staying positive and just keeping the right people around me, bro. I done had to pray for some things. I done prayed. I remember this year I prayed for God to, boy, prayer's crazy. And I'm not even like every Sunday church service. Like my mom, that's my warrior. She'll pray every day. That's my mom is my prayer warrior. Go to church every Sunday. Brought up in a gospel home. But as far as myself, your adult life and you're trying to more so find yourself, shit, maybe, I was a person I was like, I believe in God, but I don't think you got to go to church every Sunday to prove that part of the religion. But I learned to pray to God and just not even when I need help, just even when my heart is full of just gratitude, I thank him. So when I kind of just learned to just pray, or you might use the word manifest, to those that's not religious, when I learned to just focus my energy on one thing or multiple things and speak into existence, I learned that my words are power. I had to really learn about speaking things into existence because as I prayed and spoke things to existence or manifested, however word, the viewers want to break up what I'm trying to explain. Just one day I prayed and was like, God, this right when I got my new crib, my new penthouse, I was like, God, for my next level, because I know it's coming. I was like, Lord, as you, trying to remember my prayer, as you push me to new endeavors, please just keep me safe, keep me blessed, Lord, Father God, as I still try to find myself in the next level of entertainment. Please keep my circle tight. I remember praying that, like, anybody that's not with me, genuinely remove from around me. Um, for those that pray on my downfall, or people come around you just to get some sauce. I kid you not, 2 weeks later, majority of my friends, I'm getting into it with this motherfucker. I'm getting into it with this motherfucker. The 2 nightlife guys, my mentors, hopped on some BS. My team at the time turned on me, so I was just like, damn. At the moment, I'm like, damn, what the hell going on? And then my man's remind me, like, bro, you pray for this. God don't give you the things you want how you want it. He give you the things how he wants you to see it so you can learn from it. So, like I said, this 2024 been a crazy transition year, bro, because it's like I done turned pain into power this year. And just slowed down and just focused up. So it's just kind of like, man, your boy been in just a real good, mentally just clean spot, bro. Between events, dropping some music, touring a little bit, sprinkling events here and there, and just new partnerships and collaborations. Life's good, man. Life is good. So I'm just blessed, bro.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. What's been your favorite festival you've done so far?
My favorite festival. It used to be Backwoods and Bonfires before they banned me last year for whatever reason. But if I had to compare Backwoods, it would probably be the Antidote Fest in Flint. I've been going to Flint before the Flint scene blew, so hosting their concerts, going up there hosting parties. So I was one of the first people booking Flint artists, bringing them out on my high school tours with Louis Ray used to come all the time, rock with me, still rock with me. Crispy Life Kid rock with me. YSR Graham. So no, I know damn near everybody in Flint except Rio. That's not the only one I like. I'm not all the way locked in with. Everyone else I can shoot a follow, shoot DM to. They got Babyface E. He doing his thing out there. YJ, Louis Ray, Pac-Man, Crispy Life, Grams. Man, it's so many of them. Hey, Flint about to go on a run 2025, man. I'm telling y'all, like Detroit, we had our couple years. These next two, Flint got to lock shit down.
Yeah, man.
But with it being all Michigan, it's still gonna trickle back down to Detroit.
That was what I was gonna ask you
Flint
too.
about to go up.
What do you how big of an impact? How do I word this question? How big of an impact do you think Flint had on Michigan, on Detroit's music? Like as far as this buzz that we getting right now.
I feel like Detroit always had a buzz. When we want to talk about the generation I grew up in, because I'm pretty sure there's people before me that done kind of laid the foundation, but in my eyes, the foundation was like the Team Eastside, Doughboys, Cash Out, Peasy, Dame Dot, Vezo, Babyface Ray, like they was kind of the more so the foundation in my eyes as far as Detroit, because when you want to talk about artists going out of town to get in a bag, it was only damn near Peasy and Vez, it felt like to me. And then, everybody started going on their runs. Flint took off during the pandemic. That's when Coochie blew with YJ and Louis Ray. And I just remember during the pandemic, I'm like, bro, the Flint artist is dropping every single week. It damn near felt like every day. Jay dropping every week. Louis Ray dropping once a week. So that's 7 days. That's 2 artists. You got Crispy Life. You had Pac-Man. So that's 4. Man, the Flint they was pressing up. But with all of them views coming to the Flint artists and how our Michigan algorithm works, that was getting trickled back down to Detroit. So that's why I'm like, it helps and coincides with each other. But shout out Peasy, because he went up there and found them boys and put the spotlight on Flint for artists like Rio. And like I said, man, Detroit and Flint cousins for real, man. It ain't nothing but love. You ain't never heard of Flint niggas beefing with a Detroit nigga, Detroit beefing with Flint, bro. It's all love, bro.
Absolutely.
And if you ever go to Flint, people up there are just amazing. From the fashion lane, Adriana and her models in the fashion world, what she doing, to E-Baller, how to learn the promoter scene up there, holding it down for the concerts and just that whole economy, and just watching how the artists, they don't even beef with each other. They is brothers. You book one, they all coming and support each other. They all hopping on each other's songs. They all doing each other videos. And that's one thing I'll hold up to Flint that Detroit don't got. Flint is united. They show unity. They show a brotherhood. They showing this shit bigger than music. They doing it for their city, bro. For real. Like, they really... Man, my first couple times in Flint going up there with Crispy Life and Louis Ray and YJ is like going with the president, man. You going around, them boys got 30-car Cascades. They ain't stopping at red lights. None of that shit when I go up to Flint. Them boys real bosses in they city, man. So it's just kind of like I've had the experience to watch it before they spotlight. During when they hot, they had their wave and they died out for a minute and then they came back again. So it was just kind of like, even me being blessed to be around this long to watch people go on runs and fall off and come on and get hot and get cold. Like, it's a part of the journey, bro. And I love it.
Absolutely.
Just watching people grow. I wouldn't even say I like watching people struggle, but it's like I kind of like when artists more so fall off or get colder after that one hit, because it's like they get back to the basics. They get to rapping. You know, like I said, bro, when you get comfortable, bro, like you get lazy. The work ethic ain't there. You ain't doing the same shit that you needed to do to get there. Now when you get there, you stop doing the repetition of things. So, you know, I kind of like watching artists get the reality check and going on the second run. I like them watching the second run better than the first run. The first one more like new artist, new song, who this? The second one is like, we know what you made of. Oh, my boy is back in that bag. So I like watching artists go on that second, third run. Like, that's what I like, because it just shows your longevity. It shows your discipline. It's showing your hunger of, you know, what it took for you to dig deep in yourself to even get back to the top where you was at or where you want to see yourself be. So I love it. Then you got people like Skilla who've, you know, been around the entertainment. You know, that's Sada little bro. We don't seen Skilla coming a long time. Did everybody think he was gonna be this big? Probably Sada did. I knew he was nice, but I ain't know nobody knew Skilla was gonna take the world.
Man.
And
the way
then
he did.
we talking about the little nigga that was making the crack music for the street niggas. He done got the girl scene, girl anthems. You did girl anthems, hitting them. Next thing you know, you look up. Whole club playing 8, 9 Skilla songs that's empowering women. Who would have ever seen that coming? Skilla team is amazing, man. His sister, his management, amazing, man. He about to pull a Tupac, bro. He gonna get the female fan base and go back to the street music for the niggas. And as soon as that shit slow down, I'll give y'all the female anthems again. Skilla is about to solidify himself. I think Skilla gonna be bigger than like the biggest out of Michigan ever. Who? What? Big Sean? Eminem? Eminem the biggest shit ever out of... is he going to be Eminem big? Who knows? But I know he can get past Big Sean. And Big Sean opened up... I ain't going to say he opened up doors to Detroit, but he put a lot of spotlight on Detroit. I feel like Sean could have done more, but for the music scene. But I even give Sean a pass because of everything that his foundation done for the community and the Boys and Girls Club and how much he get back to the youth. Sean done his part. Now it's him passing the torch to the next, you know, now it's Ray turn, Peasy turn. Now look at Skilla turn. Look all the people they open the doors for. Tay B, Baby Money, like, bro, they 42 Doug, bro, they circle tight as hell, bro. You can't tell them boys nothing right now. They locked in. All of them touring right now. So it's just kind of like, again, just watching people go on their runs. Like a Vez, Peasy. You probably remember when they came out.
It's like
how many runs have you seen Vez and Peasy go on?
No, facts. And that's the beauty of it, because it's like watching a TV series and seeing the character development. Like, yeah, this character started off like this and then they evolved into this. Go to jail, get out, get back in that bag, go to jail. You feel me? Like, just like I said, like I love watching people get that second, third, fourth run, bro. Because it shows like you got that dog in you to kind of be to stay on top and you can get it back when you want to. Or you can be like Juju on the Beat from Detroit and just come out with a huge mega one song, but that one song, Pressure, that song was so damn big. Where's Juju on the Beat now? Did you know he's from Detroit? I did, but at first I didn't.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. It's a lot of artists in Detroit that aren't recognized as Detroit artists. It's like if you're an artist from Detroit,
You gotta sound like you from
you
Detroit.
either gotta sound like you from Detroit or you're gonna be like a
I feel
Dej
like
or a
that's why.
Sean.
I feel like they got boxed in that, where it's like, yeah, we from Detroit, but they don't
It's
sound like
no
Detroit.
it's no middle ground, and
Dej
it
just
needs
hurt.
to
I
be.
love Dej Love, but like I just seen Dej last weekend. Dej is kind of more so on her own bag for real, because I thought you put up a picture of me and Dej. I gotta keep up with the with the
Man,
clicks.
This the
Yeah, that's the one
NBA
with
young
Young Boy I was talking about. Like, man, that's Snap, dog. You feel me? I bought Snap out at that concert. But even I looking at how big he is now and the trials and
I
tribulations
fuck with
watching
the
him
fact
go
that
through.
Snap got his own boxing shit. I think that was perfect timing, like
Yeah.
because like fighting is big.
The boxing big, but also I just love when artists does something outside of artistry. And, with him starting his boxing stuff, Vez got his own vape and chips, like I love watching them come businessmen and entrepreneurs, because you don't know how long you're gonna do this music shit. And, Vez will tell you he done made more money off other investments than music, so I just love watching the entrepreneurial spirit in them.
Yeah, that's
But
dope.
yeah, the boxing. Snap was one of them. They're like the first people down for my school tour, bro. Like when I tell you Snap Dog is one person, I don't play about one person.
Man,
So I love seeing the growth professionally, personally. Watch him grow as a father, a brother, a CEO to his crew. I done seen him grow a lot, bro. We don't both watch each other grow a lot. Looking at that slide, it's crazy. And I watched my boy damn near start out his own boxing company. Is amazing.
That's
And the
dope.
event was amazing.
I like when artists go into something different, like you said, outside of their own artistry. And I fuck with the fact that Snap did boxing because one is sports, and two, it was something that nobody was thinking about. Like
He
that
was
was
always boxing and sparring though. He was supposed to get into he was supposed to box Blueface. He
I
just
remember
couldn't
that.
get it
I remember
done
that.
because they was basically like, your name ain't big enough. Snap was like, at least I'll whoop your ass.
No facts.
So man, shout out Snap Dog, man. That's one of the first artists that was even down for my school tour. When I'm talking about before it even got to where it was, and getting so much support from the city and from these other artists, Snap was like the first one.
No facts.
It was Snap, then it was JR, then it was Dame Dot, Nisha Nashay, and Detroit Zeus. Them was my five that was rocking with me everywhere. Down, they was hungry, getting their music out here. Then it's like, damn, you ain't doing the high schools? Nope, I'm in the colleges. Bet. Let's keep it rolling. And just watching your demographic and your fan base grow with you too. You feel me? I didn't have followers go from high school to college to 21.
It's crazy. I remember being at one of the high school tours with you, Nisha and the Shade. This was early, and now
I
like
didn't even know.
you talking about it, it just like I'm like, damn, that's what that was. You feel me? Not even knowing, because niggas done crossed paths so many times before. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is dope. That shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
bro, I just felt like God put me on this earth to do community service and to help others, bro. And I felt like I didn't accomplish that. So now it's kind of like, all right, Lord, how you gonna use me next? Because without you, I'm nothing. And the way I make my money is not traditional. I don't have a salary. I don't got a 2-week check. I don't got dental and health benefits. I'm off of manifestation. I'm a man of prayer, and I'm a man that's walking my destiny. It's how I'm making my living. So you want to talk about a nigga who got a plan but don't got a plan at the same time? That's me. But I'm such a firm believer in what I got going on, and I'm so conscious as far as the energy and the spirits that I keep around me and the resources that I'm utilizing correctly and incorrectly. You gotta just, like I said, like I'm just locked in right now, bro, because I just know.
No facts.
It's hard to explain, but it's like I know. And the people that manifest and speak things and know how to focus energy and focus your time into whatever aspires you to keep going, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You ever read the 48 Laws of Power?
Yes.
That was one of the first books I read when I was 18. And I probably reread that shit like every 3-4 years. Cause it's like watching a movie when you a kid and watching as an adult. You be like, hold on, I ain't catch all them dirty
Man,
jokes.
no
What the
facts,
hell?
right.
It's like that for a book. Like, you know, you just go through a lot of different things in life to where, you know, you might rewatch or reread something and you just have a completely different perspective on what that your mind just even took it in as. So it's just, you know, same for me.
No, facts. Man, we definitely gonna have to get another episode in, bro. I still got so many more questions with you. Yeah, bro, I appreciate having
Get
you
one more
on.
in?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get one more. So what advice would you give to somebody who wants to enter into the promoter world or get into promotion, or just anybody aspiring to take shit to the next level?
My advice would be show ambition, but don't be too thirsty. It's just like playing basketball. You want to make sure that you're a good fit into a good system. You know, you might be a perfect promoter, but just because, you know, you a good fit in a bar over here don't mean you'll be a good fit at this nightclub over here. And you want to make sure that, you know, you don't got no mentors. Your big homies ain't hating on you. You know, I came up in a circle where, you know, people want to see you doing good but never better than them type thing. So it's like more so when I probably was bigger than them a long time ago, but by the time I realized it, or my other mentors from other industries are kind of putting it in my ear and kind of telling me, like, not even just mentors, just people who I just respect in other industries, like, you bigger than that, Why you letting that bother you? You way bigger than them. They need you to do this. They eating off you for that. You know, so it's just kind of more so like, you know, learn when it's, you know, time to go. Learn, you feel me, how to be ambitious but not thirsty. And you got to put your 110% into something, bro, because if you putting in 50% into something that somebody else putting in 100% into, it ain't gonna work for you. Or they might not even respect your worth ethic to even level you up or boss you up or let you in on the real shit. A lot of people ask us, you know, okay, we gonna give you that task, and if you can finish that one, we gonna give you another one. You gonna finish them 3, if you impress me, I might gotta give you some real sauce. But it's been damn near 4 months now, damn near probably 6, because it's so hard to test people's character. It's hard to test judgment, bro, because it's like, speaking, you're an entrepreneur, you're a person that done grown a lot in your fields, but it's like, one thing I hate about being successful is kind of like, you don't know really what reason or why a motherfucker really fucking with you. You don't know if they fucking with you. Excuse me. You don't know if they fucking with you personally, professionally. You don't know if they using you. You don't know if they trying to build with you. So to the youth who I'm speaking to, like, you know, make your intentions very clear. Let your schedule be known very clear, because it's like, shit, people still eyeballing you. We just don't know how to judge your character. But unfortunately, a lot of people got to go through unfortunate experiences to judge someone's character, whether I'm gonna fuck with somebody or not. So I don't know. I've been a genuine person and it got me this far. So that's kind of really what I kind of stand on, is be genuine, respect others, and just work hard, bro.
That's dope. That's real shit. I appreciate having you on, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. Part 2 coming real soon, man. We didn't even get into the nitty gritty for real, but it's all good.
Man, we needed a 2-hour pod for sure. I'm definitely gonna bring you on.
I might gotta put in on another hour.
You feel me, man? But yeah,
no, I appreciate you, bro, just asking these questions. I don't really get asked much. I think I be in front of the camera so much, people don't think, like, let me sit him down and ask, because I'm always just in motion doing something. So I just appreciate you even just thinking about me and just giving me the invite, my brother. Thank you.
no, absolutely, bro. You got a crazy career and a crazy work ethic, bro. So I had to bring you on, tell your story for sure.
There's many more, man. We just at the tip of the iceberg, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell the people part 2, episode 10 coming soon, man.
Yes, sir. Part 2,
we
episode
just wrapped
10
up 9,
on the way.
10.
Hey, it's on the way, y'all. Hey, season 2 of the God Pod, man. Comment below who y'all would like to see on here. Also, tell the people where they can find you at.
Myles the Prince, MYLES. The Prince, THEPRINCE. NCE. Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir. No problem, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, tap in with on the Instagram, on the YouTube, and all of that, man. One.
Yeah, I really got this shit in the bag right now. Bad bitch in the front seat, car go fast right now. Smoke dope, but we low-key though. Had to give him the okey doke. Like I'm so straight, I'ma just pass right now. Nigga need that bread like Peter. Everything I do for a reason. If you break that code, it's treason. Every one of my dogs, I'm bleeding. Every one of my dogs, I need them. Locked down, free that pen, I breathing. I do this shit for a reason. I don't do this shit for no reason. What you wanna know, I won't lie.